Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Sunshine.
You can't call me Sunshine. We're doing a video.
Oh,
Should we try again?
so I've gone for a bit of a theme today. Today I've gone for the theme of mid-century art glass. So I've tried to get a range of countries and a range of price points to show that anyone can collect mid-century glass, basically.
Fantastic.
So if we start with the cheapest, I've got this one, which is made by Whitefriars. So Whitefriars is an English company. It was started in Whitefriars in London in the 1800s. But what it's really known for is these sorts of shapes in the 60s, 50s and 60s by Geoffrey Baxter and other colleagues. This is a tricorn one, so called because it has a triangular base, like a tricorn hat. And they're all handmade. I absolutely love the bright colours in it. So they did a lot of bright coloured works. You might have heard of Whitefriars glass already because they did a lot of famous ones in the 60s, so lots of textured ones. And recently a red banjo shaped textured vase went for, I think it's something like 17,000 at auction. So they can go up to a lot. This one is currently priced in shop at £20. So you don't need to spend £17,000 to get a red Whitefriars vase. This one is catalogue number 9570. So the nice thing about Whitefriars is all their catalogues are online, I think, at least from the 60s. And you can know exactly what shape you've got and what year it's from. So that's my Whitefriars one. Moving up a whole £10, I've got this lovely cobalt blue pig. So this is by Holmegaard, which is a Danish company. So, and it's a little piggy bank. It's a traditional piggy bank, so once you put your money in, the only way to get it out is by breaking him. So I recommend not putting any money in him because he's so cute. And it was designed by J. Bang, who is one of the most famous designers in Holmegaard. And I love the colour, and it's got little eyes. I don't know if you can zoom in and see its little eyes and its little nose. And I just think it's adorable and really lovely and really sweet. And that one's currently on sale for £30, so a little bit more than the Whitefriars. But again, I think both of these are a really good investment piece as well. So not only are they beautiful to look at the moment, mid-century and mid-century art glass is on the rise. And then my final piece, which is kind of my show-stopping piece, is this really chunky, really beautiful Murano glass ashtray trinket box thing. So you can see it's a beautiful peachy colour, and then inside, in a technique called summerstone, which is the Italian for submerged, there's a blue layer of glass all the way around it, then a very thin yellow layer, and then we've got this deep green in the inside. And this is very hard to make in a controlled fashion, and often when you see this type of glass, it comes from Murano. So you can see it's beautifully clear, there's hardly any bubbles, and you can see all the craftsmanship that's gone into it in these really flat surfaces. And look how nice the bottom is as well. So a lot of the glass furnaces in Murano in the 50s and 60s actually made this, so I can't tell you exactly who made this one. Some of the pieces have the names of the makers that extra on the bottom. This one doesn't, unfortunately, but it's a nice sort of chunky piece that catches the light and the daylight beautifully, and I could just look at this for hours and pretend I have a big jewel, basically. And that one is currently one of my favourite pieces in the shop, and I've got it on for £180. So you can see that whatever your budget, you can buy a bit of mid-century art glass for your home and enjoy the bright colours and the sleek lines and the interesting shapes that they made in the 50s and 60s all throughout Europe. So we've got an English piece, a Danish piece, and an Italian piece here. And I hope you enjoy them.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it.